later years and death of Samuel. Samuel, the prophet and last judge of Israel, remained a central figure in guiding the nation and supporting David during King Saul's increasingly erratic reign. His later years were marked by continued dedication to God and the people of Israel, and his death was a significant event that left a lasting impact on the nation. Guidance during Saul's reign and David's rise. After the confrontation with Saul and the declaration that God had rejected Saul as king, Samuel continued to play a vital role in Israel's spiritual and political life. Despite withdrawing from public life, he remained active behind the scenes. One of his most significant acts during this period was anointing David, the youngest son of Jesse, as the future king of Israel. This act of anointing, done in secret to protect David from Saul, was a pivotal moment that set the stage for Israel's future under David's leadership. As Saul's reign progressed, his jealousy and fear of David grew, leading to multiple attempts on David's life. During these tumultuous times, Samuel offered support and guidance to David, reinforcing the young shepherd's divine calling and encouraging him to trust in God's plan. Samuel's role in David's life was crucial, as he provided spiritual mentorship and reassurance during David's early years of fleeing from Saul. Samuel's death and national mourning. Samuel eventually passed away in his hometown of Ramah. His death was a moment of profound sorrow for all of Israel, reflecting the deep respect and admiration the nation held for him. Samuel had served as a judge, prophet, and priest, and his leadership had been instrumental in guiding Israel through one of its most transitional periods, from the time of the judges to the establishment of the monarchy. The mourning for Samuel was widespread, encompassing the entire nation. His leadership, wisdom, and unwavering commitment to God had left an indelible mark on Israel, and his loss was deeply felt by all. The burial in Ramah, his birthplace and longtime home, was a fitting tribute to a man who had devoted his life to serving God and his people. Samuel's enduring influence after death. Even after his death, Samuel's influence remained significant. This enduring impact was dramatically illustrated when King Saul, desperate for guidance as he faced the Philistine army, sought out a medium and ender to summon Samuel's spirit. This act of necromancy, which Saul himself had outlawed, underscored the extent of Saul's desperation and his recognition of Samuel's spiritual authority. When the witch of Endor summoned Samuel's spirit, the apparition rebuked Saul for disturbing him and reiterated the prophecy that Saul's reign would end in defeat and death. The encounter served as a final confirmation of Saul's tragic downfall and the consequences of his disobedience to God. Samuel's words, even from beyond the grave, carried the weight of divine judgment, emphasizing that Saul's time as king was nearing its end and that David would soon ascend to the throne. Conclusion. Samuel's later years were marked by his continued involvement in Israel's spiritual life and his support for David as the future king. His death was a moment of national mourning, reflecting his profound influence and the respect he had earned throughout his life. Even in death, Samuel's legacy endured, as demonstrated by Saul's attempt to seek his counsel through the witch of Endor. Samuel's life and death underscore the importance of faithfulness to God's commands and the enduring impact of a life devoted to serving God's will. His legacy lived on through David, whom he anointed, and through the spiritual foundation he helped establish for Israel.